What is the function of bile? So you might recall that you have your liver and you have your gallbladder, and that bile is produced in the liver and then stored in the gallbladder. And remember an important fact about the gallbladder, that people sometimes don't have gallbladders. Maybe they have them surgically removed, that they had an issue with their gallbladder, cholecystitis, there is an inflammation causing pain, and it gets removed. So now a way that you can remember what is produced in the liver, the bile, and then stored in the gallbladder, what its purpose is remembering that someone who has their gallbladder removed, so if this isn't here, is told to follow a low to no fat diet. And why is this? That is because the bile is normally used to break down and absorb fats. And if they're missing this part, then it's going to be harder to digest these fats, and therefore they're recommended to not have as much in their diet. So that could be a way for you to remember that the gallbladder and the bile are both related to fat. And you'll note that option C here says emulsification of fats. And that is correct. That is the role of bile. It is used in the digestion and the emulsification of fats. So options A, B, and D are all incorrect because they're listing other things, not the fats, the carbohydrates, the proteins, and the absorption of water. The absorption of water would take place in the large intestine. The breakdown of proteins, that's something that happens in the stomach. And then the digestion of carbohydrates begins in the mouth and then continues into the stomach as well. So mouth and stomach. But in this case, we're looking at the liver, we're looking at the gallbladder, and we're looking at the breakdown and the emulsifications of fats. And that's why option C would be correct in this case.